Welcome to WordCamp Sydney. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully, now that we're getting underway, everyone else will come in and not miss the important info. We were wondering, just to start with, my name's Kristen. I am the lead organizer of WordCamp Sydney this year. I am also a happiness engineer with Automatic. That means I do customer support for WordPress.com. And I will introduce more of our team shortly. We were wondering, before we get started, how did you find out about WordCamp? So a quick show of hands, who found out about WordCamp through the dashboard widget? That's awesome. Cool. Like maybe 10 or so winning. Who found out through a local meetup group? Wow, fewer than the dashboard widget. Word of mouth? A few more. Social media. Okay. What have I missed? Who found out some other way? Email, cool. Who found out through email? All right, a few more. Oh yeah, looking up on like wordcamp.org, the central website. Anyone find out through that? Yeah, a few. Oh, nice. Cool, just Googling. How many just Googling? Oh. Awesome. Well, welcome. We're really excited to have you here. Some things that you will need to know. Coffee is possibly the most important, and for some of us, not really. But it's upstairs at Penny Lane. So upstairs is where our food and drink is going to be happening this weekend. So they're going to be open from the morning until just after the afternoon break. You should have all received 2 coffee tokens at registration, and if you did not, you may pick some up from the registration desk. There's also paper clips at the registration desk. If you are like wondering what to do with your tokens, you can clip them to your name tag if you like. Please keep your... Wow, that's the next slide. Schedule. Schedule is posted on the doors of all the rooms. So there's this room, room 1, and room 2 in this direction. And also on the website. Yeah, you can bookmark that on your phone. That's really handy as well. The code of conduct is something that everyone agreed to when they bought a ticket. So if you didn't actually read it, there's a couple of posters around with it on there. It kind of boils down to be sensible and nice, but yeah, there's a few more details there. If you feel like there's something that has made you uncomfortable or there's a specific code of conduct violation, you can come and talk to me or one of the other organisers. Or there's also a form at the bottom of the page on the website. Yeah, that's going to email us directly, and we will deal with that as soon as we possibly can. Toilets are just in this direction. So they're on every floor in between here and the elevators. Keep your valuables with you. So the building is still accessible by students and mostly not by the public. But yeah, we can never be 100% sure, so keep your stuff with you. Wi-Fi passwords, everyone has their own username and password for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is UTSWPA. The passwords are on a list at the registration table, so if you didn't get that yet, that's out there. If you have had trouble logging into that, I'm going to post some directions of stuff you can try. You might need to add the network in your Wi-Fi settings in a way that you don't normally. So I'm going to put that on the website a little bit later today, like as soon as I can. Some stuff I didn't write down: water. If you want to refill your water bottle or grab a cup of water, there's a table upstairs near Penny Lane with a water dispenser on it. I think that's all I wanted to mention. If you have any other questions, ask the people with the red shirts. So hopefully you all got your blue shirts, which are pretty sweet. The red shirts indicate organisers or volunteers. So when they are available for questions, which should be most of the time, they're going to be wearing their red shirts, so look out for that. I also want to introduce, even if they're not in the room, but some of them are the organisers and volunteers, and thank them. So as I mentioned, I'm Kristen Simons. Will Brown is just over here with the video camera. Peter Schilling is just up the back corner. Zach Schilling is just down here. He's going to be helping in room 1 this morning. James is up the back with the video guys, and Chris is just over here. So big thank you to them for organising this event. And the volunteers, Alex is doing photography. You'll see him around with a camera. Maeve, Andrew, Donald, Ramon, and they've all been at the Rego table, so you may have already encountered them. And Ricky Blacker is with WP Engine and is also going to be helping us out a bit. And also a special thanks to Dion, Dee and James, who have been helping us with some of the organising, the mentoring, website stuff, all those sorts of things. We also need to give a huge thank you to our sponsors, because without them, well, we either wouldn't be here or we wouldn't be here for $55. It would be hundreds of dollars. So huge thank you to them. Linux Australia is our event sponsor, and we'll hear a little bit more about them tomorrow. WP Engine is our platinum sponsor. Our gold sponsors, WooCommerce, Jetpack, and Flywheel. Local is a software product by Flywheel that is pretty awesome. I'm sure you will hear more about that this weekend. Our silver sponsors are WP Hosting, Bluehost, GoDaddy, Prospress, Kinetics, and BookingX. So yeah, thank you, big thank you to those guys. And I feel like I don't have BigCommerce's logo on here, and I feel like that might be an oversight, so massive apology for that. And our mini sponsors. So these guys just wanted to contribute a little bit extra to their ticket to help things go smoothly and be awesome. So thank you to those. And thank you, 0 Point Development and Will, for the speakers dinner last night. You all rock. So I'll mention it again later today, but tonight at Penny Lane at 6 p.m. there will be a party. So you'll need your name badge. Don't forget to bring that to the party. You'll get a drink token on entry, and there will be food. It'll be like finger food, so if you're super hungry, you might want to grab dinner first. But if you're medium hungry, then that's cool. Some interesting things about us. So all of the attendees, we're mostly from Australia, which is to be expected, but we also have a few people from the States, Ireland and Italy, and a couple of other countries that don't get a mention there. But yeah, welcome to everyone from Sydney and much further abroad. Thank you for coming. So we're mostly male this year, which is interesting. We were starting to get like closer to 50-50 last 2 years ago, but not so much this year. No idea why, but that's cool. Yeah, mostly male, some female, and some would rather not say in their rego. And so what do we do? Wow, a huge proportion of us are developers, some consultants, some designers, quite a lot of business owners, some site administrators, project managers, bloggers, quite a lot of sales and marketing, and consultants, and a few copyright and content creators. All right, so that's a bit about who we are. I hope you will make lots of valuable and interesting connections this week, as well as learning heaps from our amazing speakers. And I hope you have a really great day. In a few minutes, we're going to have our keynote talk by Luke. So just talk amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes while we get that set up.